Except
my normalization of progressive values.
Right. My normalization is about all of the good things, and his normalization is about all of the bad things. Right? Because this
does not actually end up causing harm to others.
Really? So the normal... I wonder, what about those Filipinos that got taken hostage by the Houthis? Supporting them. What about the people in Yemen that hate the Houthis because they're an oppressive paramilitary organization that is terrorists, and they're not even supported by the majority of the people there? So what are you talking about? What is this? Like, I don't even understand this. What about just regular people? Well, what
end up causing harm?
Yeah, I wonder who's caused more harm. Me talking about this and like saying, you know, like, oh, I think illegal aliens should be deported, or Hassan saying that he 10 toes down supports an organization that, you know, has reportedly had sex slaves. They kill dissenters. They try to attack ships. They take random people hostage. Geez, I wonder which one's worse. A very musical people. Yes, clearly.
Others. You know what I mean? Unless you are a fucking fascist.
Of course. There it is. There's the word. We have to use the word. That way everybody knows what side we're on. And also, I feel like a lot of these people, like, if you want to look at, like, what is, like, let's take a look at, if I pull up and authoritarian fascism is a far-right political ideology and a movement characterized by authoritarianism, ultranationalism, and a dictatorial leader, I would say that a lot of these different terrorist organizations that he has refused to condemn, and in some cases supported, would be infinitely more fascist than Trump ever would be. And I think that this is not a hypothetical, it is a reality. This is what they are doing today. They're doing it right now. And none of this, keep in mind, helps the people of Palestine. None of this helps the people of Yemen. None of it does. It does not beneficial for any of these people. They hate it.
In which case, yeah, okay, that's fine. Asma recently attacked the train streamer over a 7-second clip, causing
I did, and I'll do it again.
People to pile on. Yeah, I mean,
of course I did. She's a bitch. She's a bitch and a bully. That's right. I did it because they're a bitch.
I'm a fairly large content creator, so it doesn't really bother me as much. Fascists love you. Get the fuck out of here. Point to one singular fascist who has ever said anything positive about me. Are you out of your fucking mind? Unless you are a fucking fascist. In which case, yeah, okay, that's fine.
That's fine if you're a fascist. Okay, great. Every single form of discourse like this is viewed through the lens of identity. I criticize Frogan's actions, and it's actually because she's wearing a hijab. I criticize Nyara's actions, and it's because Nyara is trans. No, it's not. It's because of your actions. It's what you're doing. I called her retarded. I used her proper gender when insulting her. I mean, if that's not progressive, I don't know what is. I think that there was one other comment that he made about this too, about me. And where is it here? Yeah, here we go. This is another one, and he's been talking about me a lot, which, I mean, I understand, right? I'm a very interesting guy. Everybody's thinking about me. Everybody's talking about me. It's always about me. No, I'm just saying, like, that's how it is.
Octagon of haters who watch your every move, dudes who can't watch themselves. Yeah, I think it's very interesting though. Like, I don't think that this is a sustainable movement. A lot of people who are drama obsessed and have no other way of understanding politics outside of the framework of clout and drama constantly say, Hassan, you're so jealous that Asmongold is the top.
How many times have I had to do this? Really? Like, this is crazy. Like, how many times? Oh, man. Yeah.
Outside of the framework of clout and drama, constantly say, Hassan, you're so jealous that Asmongold is the...
By the way, is Hassan really going to try to play the card that he doesn't care about clout? You please tell me you're not going to actually play that card. Please tell me. Like, of course you do. Stop it. Just stop it. Like, stop pretending. It's okay. It doesn't make you a bad... Like, I care about when people watch my stream. I think it's great. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Top content creator. Asmongold has always been the top content creator on this platform. He's always been a big... Constantly say, Hassan, you're so jealous that Asmongold is the top content creator. Asmongold has always been the top content creator on this platform. He's always been a bigger content creator than me. Him being the face...
Jesus, man. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess so. The Glaze, yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Of the modern online right is unironically a good thing, because I still think that there are enough people that live in the normal world and not online, even though
He's going to make the argument that everybody normal likes him and everybody weird likes me. I've got bad news. I've got really bad news.
online is increasingly taking up more and more space in our lives.
Yes, it is.
That
he's right.
There are still enough people who live in the normal world that find that shit to be utterly repulsive.
Me and everybody weird likes him. I'm an advocate for all of the good things. He's an advocate for all of the bad things. Well, that settles it. Don't know what else to say besides that. I mean, shit. There are definitely normies that see the way that I act and everything, and they find it repulsive. I think that's definitely true. But only one of us was on Fox News and got canceled over the comments, right? And so if normies really have some massive favoring of Hassan, why is it that every time a Hassan controversy gets into the normie sphere, he ends up getting banned? So what's the logic here? Maybe it's because his viewpoints aren't as popular with normies as he might believe. Like, for example, deserving 9/11 or the Dan Crenshaw comments, which, by the way, I didn't really care too much about those. But I think that, like, if you want to make the argument that, oh, only normal people care about that, why is it that whenever you go into normie news, you have such a bad negative reaction? Why does that happen? So I don't know what this is. He was joking. I know. Listen, I'm fine with jokes. That's okay.
There are still enough people who live in the normal world that find that shit to be utterly repulsive and disgusting.
No, see, Hassan is in for a rude awakening. The amount of people that I have that have come up to me, and as I said, it was like at that anime convention. All of these people, all of these young, cute cosplay girls are coming up to me. They're coming up to me, and I'm like, yeah, that's right, that's right. And you know what they say? They say, my dad watches you. Can I get a picture? He's gonna like it. So their dad, who's like some probably fucking HVAC worker or something like that, is the one that's sitting there watching me. So that's it. Yeah, I feel like I appeal to a lot of fucking boomers. There's tons of them that are watching that, and older people and normal people, absolutely. And he's right to an extent that the way that I act and the way that I behave, I don't do myself any favors by portraying myself in certain ways. He is right about that, and the reason why he's right about that is because Hassan knows optics, because as much as he wants to pretend like he doesn't, he knows them very well, and he tries to use them to his best advantage, even though he thinks that, and he pretends, that he is above it. He is not, and he knows it.
Understandably. So that becoming the face of the modern right, the online right, is ultimately the last evolution of the online right.
He thinks that it can't get, you think I can't get worse? Was that a challenge or something? Like, what is this?
Doesn't get any worse than that.
Also, does this mean that I'm worse than his mind than Nick Fuentes? Because I'd say Nick Fuentes is a much more prevalent and much more present voice in the political world, especially for right-wing people. Am I worse than him? Like, how does that make any sense?
Does that make sense? I think it's ultimately a positive. Because the likes of Ben Shapiro can traffic in mainstream circles just as easily as they can appear. As a matter of fact, easier in mainstream circles than they can on a PewDiePie video.
No, because his Daily Wire declared bankruptcy, right? They're going out of business, so like things aren't really going very